Today, our reporter shows us that Narita has more to it than just the airport. But before that...
Welcome to J-Trip Flat. I'm Thane Kamu.
And I'm Amy Ota.
We bring you all sorts of handy travel information to help you plan your trip around Japan. Not just the popular tourist spots, but also the scenes and attractions around the country.
We also introduce regional advice that we receive from everyone and also answer your questions about travel in Japan.
In today's Your Recommendations segment, we look at cheap, local, delicious foods.
And every region in Japan has their own distinctive foods. So even when Japanese people travel around Japan, food is at the top of the list of things to check out. And today, we're going to show you some of those dishes.
With us today, we have Stephen Carter in Nagoya, who also loves local, yummy, delicious, and cheap dishes like these.
I love yakitori.
Yakitori, that's chicken on a skewer, yeah?
That's exactly what that is, grilled chicken on a skewer.
Fantastic.
Yes. Hi, Thane. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
I want to talk to you about cheap and popular local food in my area.
Excellent.
I'm a big fan of cheap local food. I live in Osushen Dengai, a major shopping arcade in Nagoya. There's all kinds of things. You can see here in the middle, there's some quail eggs, and on the right, there's some negima, which is chicken and onions.
And I saw a little bit of the red stuff that you were pouring on there.
Yeah, some ichimi on there, spices it right up.
Yeah, I love ichimi.
Great stuff. Yeah, adds a little kick to the food. Oh, what is this? Guy's got a megaphone.
This place, Yakitori Karuya, has 2 counters but only 1 grill. So the counterman at the second counter has to call in the orders using this loudspeaker here.
Oh, no.
Does it get really loud there then?
It really does, yeah. You have to talk loud, but that's part of the charm.
Right.
You step inside, it's like going back 50 years.
Oh, my.
Cool.
What is the reaction of your foreign friends that you take here?
I love taking people here. The reaction is always really pretty great. They go all wild-eyed, and they really seem to love it.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, I love this. This is, oh, my goodness.
This is called doteni. It's beef sinews that have been simmered for a really long time in red miso, and it's very flavorful, very, very pungent.
Yeah. These are the Achilles, is it? Tendons.
I think so, yeah, the tendons from the shank.
Which is sort of like the innards of the cow.
Right, yeah, organ meats. That's also very tasty and very famous here in Nagoya.
All right.
And here again, I see the ichimi.
There's ichimi there, and there's also kuroshimi, which it uses roasted pepper, so it's black.
Right, and it's this is ichimi, meaning one, so it's got basically one pepper in it.
Right.
This one is shichimi, which means it has 7 different types of spices in there to kind of flavor things up a little
Gives
bit.
it a really good flavor.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just a little local izakaya? Or?
It is, yeah. It's run by a man and his wife. It also doubles as a kimono shop for men.
Oh.
Kimono shop for men?
So they sell kimonos.
Oh, really? This guy's got a very funky kimono on, by the way.
He's very stylish.
Yeah.
He's kind enough to pose for a photo.
Nice.
And actually, if you come here as a man in kimono, you can get a discount on your food bill.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's enticing.
But you don't have to wear a kimono. You can wear whatever you want.
Oh, and what's this?
Yeah, now the next morning, there's a local coffee shop called Komparu. And this being a Nagoya coffee shop, of course, they have a morning service, which is where they serve you breakfast for the price of a drink. And this is ogura toast. You take hot buttered toast, and you put anko, this sweet bean paste on it.
Yeah.
It's really pretty filling.
Do a lot of people in Nagoya actually eat this, like, daily?
Actually, yeah, they do. And this is how they serve their iced coffee. You get a cup of ice, and then you get a debutas of double-strength coffee. And you put sugar in your coffee, and then pour it over your ice, and you've got a perfectly flavored cup of coffee.
So literally iced coffee.
That's
my
it.
Goodness. All right, Steve. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow,
Wow,
I
that
guess,
was
yeah,
great.
Shotenga is a great place to try all the different foods.
The local stuff, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Shotengai are great, actually. And there's always a Shotengai in almost every town or major city or something, yeah?
Very close to the station usually.
Yeah.
It's very useful.
So if you want to get a feeling of the locale, go check out a Shotengai. There is one delicious and cheap food that can be found almost anywhere in Japan, and that is this.
Onigiri!
Ta-da! Yes!
Rice balls.
Rice balls.
It's actually really simple to make. You just take a little bit of salt while you're shaping the rice into a kind of a circular...
Some people make it circular, some people make it
triangular.
triangular, yeah.
Yeah, and then you wrap around a sheet of seaweed, and then you can often put some fillings inside, right? Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Look at that! This has salmon.
Grilled salmon.
Grilled salmon. This is a shake onigiri.
I love that.
So,
Cool.
let's take a look at some of the other onigiris that might be around.
You can see more onigiri specialty stores around town lately. They sell all sorts with fillings like tempura shrimp or seasonal delicacies. Onigiri can range in price depending on the filling. The most expensive in this store is about 300 yen. Onigiri are a reasonably priced snack.
Of course, the variety of onigiri is amazing, but the wrapping of the onigiri is even more amazing.
Yes.
It's ingenious, actually. So here we have numbers. There's 1, 2, and 3. Follow the directions as is indicated. So here we go. We have a little tab at the top. Okay, this is number 1. You take number 1 and you pull it all the way to the back. Okay, and then you have number 2. So you pull number 2 a bit, and then number 3. You pull number 3. Amy, would you like to pull number 2 for me, please?
Sure, I'll be
all
the
right,
assistant.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! And you have your already wrapped onigiri as such.
Right.
So let's break this up here. Oh, can you hear that sound?
Crunchy sound.
Oh, and inside we have our tuna mayo. Okay, Amy, would you like one?
Sure.
I'll give you the bigger half.
Thank you.
All right, dig in.
It's good.
It's yummy.
I love that the seaweed is still crunchy.
Exactly. And if you like the old-fashioned type, then you can go for these, which are just already wrapped up and nice and soft. Amazing stuff. Very
Yeah.
cheap and delicious, especially when you're on the go.
Right.
You don't have to stop anywhere. You just buy one and
Yeah.
unwrap it and walk and eat it.
Very popular for picnics and for a day out. So if any of you are planning to be sightseeing all day in Japan, then pick one of these along the way.
And now for Japan Expert, where we focus on a single region so you can travel Japan like an expert.
And today we will focus on Narita in Chiba Prefecture, the home of Narita Airport, the gateway to Japan.
That's right. Now, most people, when they get to Narita, they head straight for Tokyo and just forget all about Narita, but you're actually missing out.
So today we will show you some cool spots to see or do around Narita. Let's check it out.
Here we go.
10 minutes is all it takes to get from Narita Airport to Narita Station. I've heard that there are so many interesting places around here. Temples, restaurants, delicious snacks. I cannot wait to get started and see what I'm going to find.
From here, the main approach to the nearby Buddhist temple is a shop-lined street, 800 meters long.
This area really has a lot of interesting stores. I mean, it's everything from accessories, clothing, food.
Chris heads straight for the temple, so he'll come back later for a better look.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Chris.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Narita San Shinshoji Temple.
Thank you. This is my first time here.
Chris booked a free English-speaking guide to show him around the temple. You can request a guide when you get there, but sometimes they're all busy, so it's best to book ahead.
Wow, this is really, really beautiful. And it's so big, like there's so much space and there's so few people. I mean, you would never get this in Tokyo. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is great.
Narita-san Shinshoji, which was established in 940, attracts the most worshippers for any Buddhist temple in Japan. The guide highly recommends the 25-meter-tall, three-storied pagoda, which was built 3 centuries ago.
What are these?
Whenever I see this,
Its detailed carvings are a highlight.
300 years ago. Well, I really can't believe how intricate it is, and I can only imagine how much time it would have taken just to carve one panel of this, let alone 3 floors.
in Japan, many religious places always have dragons. Dragons are associated with the god of water,
The god of water.
likely to catch lightning anytime.
Ah.
The dragons commonly seen at Buddhist temples are regarded as talismans against fire.
Here. This is a special procession.
Whoa, what is this for?
They are going to start the service now. Okay? We need to put
A procession of priests head to the main hall for prayers.
Okay, let's go inside and see this interesting service.
In the Goma fire offering ritual, worshippers write prayers on wooden slats that are fed to the flames, a symbol of Buddha's wisdom. It's rare for temples to allow the public access to this daily ritual.
The lights, the sounds, the action, it was so intense. I was actually a little worried, like, oh God, am I gonna get sleepy? And then boom, the drums kick in and the chanting starts. It was amazing. Here with you today,
Chris now heads back to the main approach to look around.
I don't know about you, but sightseeing makes me so hungry. And something smells so good. If we take a look at this store right here, with a huge crowd, I can tell they have got the good unagi.
Unagi, or eel, is a Narita delicacy. The temple approach has some 60 unagi restaurants. This one's been in business for more than a century.
Thank you. Okay, let's check it out. Wow, look at that. It looks so good. It's so good. It's not tough at all. It's delicate and tender. And this barbecue sauce, the tare, that they've covered it in, it's just perfect. It really accentuates the taste. Just delicious.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Chris is curious as to the secret behind the unagi's deliciousness, so he takes a look.
They're actually preparing the unagi here in front of everybody.
The fish is cleaned in a series of deft moves.
これ何年ぐらいやってますか？
私もう少しで50年。
すごいですね。もう包丁の使い方とか切り方はすごすぎると思いますよ。
ありがとうございます。最初10年くらいは下積みですけどね。
Each member of staff specializes in a different stage of preparation. Wherever you look along the street, you get a feel for old Japan. This store carries household goods made by local artisans from bamboo and rattan at reasonable prices. The most popular item here is the vegetable grater.
Not metal, so that you don't taste such a nasty metal iron taste.
Ah, there's no aftertaste.
Taste, yeah,
I
natural taste and natural flavor.
This is really strong.
Yeah, strong and very easy, very fast to grate.
Japanese would most often use it to grate daikon radish, but it can also be used for grating cheese.